Welcome back to Hormones and Hustle, the podcast for women over 35 who want to feel energized, focused, and powerful again without extremes. I'm your host, Norma Cuevas, holistic health coach and hormone health educator, and today we are talking about something so many women experience, but almost nobody explains well. Why do you wake up tired even after sleeping 8 hours? Okay, so you went to bed, you slept, maybe not perfectly, but enough through those 8 hours, and yet you wake up feeling heavy, foggy, unmotivated, and like your body never actually recharged. That happened to me around 3 years ago. That started happening to me. And the first thing most women think is I need more sleep, but many times it's not just about sleep. It's about what your body is doing during the night, what your hormones are doing, what your nervous system is doing, and whether your body actually feels safe enough to restore because during your sleep, your body is going to recharge, restore, rebuild, and balance, right? Create that balance that we all need. So if you're been waking up exhausted and needing caffeine immediately, feeling swollen, anxious, moody, or like your brain is not fully online in the morning, this episode definitely is for you. Let's start with this truth. You can be asleep and still not be getting the kind of rest your body actually needs. That's the only truth. Because real restoration is not just unconsciousness, is not just time in bed, and it's not just hitting 8 hours of sleep, right? That's the first step when we want to create healthy habits and working on your wellness in a holistic way. Sleep is super, super important. And that's one of the goals, to sleep 7 to 9 hours, okay? But real restoration depends on your cortisol rhythm, your blood sugar stability, your nervous system's state, inflammation levels, alcohol, late eating, and overstimulation, and even how supported your body feels hormonally. So let's break this down. Reason number one, your cortisol rhythm may be off. Cortisol gets a bad reputation, but cortisol is not your enemy, right? You actually need cortisol for so many important processes during the day, right? And in your body. Cortisol helps you wake up in the morning. It helps with energy, alertness, and focus. So we want all that. Ideally, cortisol should be low at night so you can fall into deeper rest and then naturally start to rise in the early morning so you can wake up feeling more refreshed. But for many women over 35, especially when we already started perimenopause or during high stress seasons, that rhythm gets disrupted. So maybe you're not yet in perimenopause, but you are in this high stress season, that rhythm could be disrupted. So what happened? You may be tired but wired at night. You're super tired, but you go to sleep and your brain is totally connected. You can wake up around 2 or 3 in the morning. That's super common, but it doesn't have to be that way. Sleeping likely anything, it doesn't matter, anything wakes you up, and waking up feeling like your body never fully shut down. Okay, this one is the biggest sign that your body is not just tired, is stress. Okay, and when stress has been high for a long time, the body can get stuck in survival mode, and that's what happened most of the time. We think perimenopause is here knocking at the door, right? and it's changing everything, but we don't think about how we have been in survival mode for a really, really long time. Okay. So that means even when you are technically resting, your body is not deeply recovering. Reason number two, blood sugar crashes during night. And this one is huge and also overlooked. If your blood sugar is unstable during the day, if you're skipping meals, eating too little protein, having lots of sugar and caffeine, or eating a very carb heavy dinner without enough protein or fiber, right? Your blood sugar can dip during the night. And when that happens, your body sees this as an stressor, right? So it responds by releasing stress hormones to bring your blood sugar back up. That is going to pull you out of deep sleep. And sometimes you fully wake up, sometimes you don't remember waking up, but either way, your body gets disrupted. So then in the morning, um, comes, and instead of waking up restored, you wake up drained. This is one reason some women say, I sleep, but I feel like I got hit by a truck. That's something that I listen in my clients all the time. So this is not about laziness, it's not about lack of discipline. Your body maybe been doing emergency work at night, even though you don't feel it, right? You don't see it that the body is working extra hours. Reason number three, your nervous system never truly powers down. You cannot separate energy from the nervous system, right? If you are rushing all day, constantly thinking, always solving problems, scrolling at night, working late, carrying emotional stress, and never giving your body cues of safety, your system may stay in a low level alert state. And when the nervous system stays activated, sleep quality is going to suffer, definitely. You may fall asleep from you're exhausted, right? But not enter the deepest, most healing kind of rest. And this is why some women can sleep 8 or even 9 hours and still wake up tired, because the issue is not always quantity, it's quality and that regulation. Your body needs more than bedtime, it needs signals that is safe to let go. And that's, I will say, one of the biggest things that I learned. I will say in 2024, I started gaining weight in 2022, and like suddenly, 15, 20 pounds, like, I don't know, in 24 hours. It feels to me. And I was like tired all the time. I was like, my brain it wasn't working properly. I was taking care of my patients and the phone. And then when I was going to write the notes, I forgot what I talked to the patient, that kind of things. And in 2025, I made the decision that I'm going to work, really, really work with my nervous system, my cortisol levels, to give my body that signal of safety every single day. And everything changed when I did that. Everything started working out for me. The weight was out of my body. My body started like again losing the weight, releasing that weight, sleeping better, my energy back, my mind sharper, and my cycles. I was having like a lot of symptoms in my luteal phase, so that helps a lot with all that. So definitely your nervous system is going to keep you in alert mode forever, and it's going to take all the energy and all of you from the inside. and you don't even realize it. Reason number 4, inflammation is stealing your energy. If you wake up tired, puffy, stiff, achy, foggy, or unmotivated, inflammation may be part of this picture. Inflammation can be driven by so many things: chronic stress, pure gut health, blood sugar swings, ultra processed food, alcohol, food sensitivities, low movement, and hormone shifts. It could be a list go on and on and on. And when inflammation is high, the body uses more energy just trying to manage internal stress. So you wake up already feeling behind. It's like your body start the day with the battery half drained. Like when your phones start, they're old and start the batteries start not working. Like you charge the battery, and in less than an hour you have like 50% of battery. That exact way. And inflammation is the number one cause of most of chronic conditions. So it's important to pay attention to that. Reason number 5, alcohol. Alcohol and late night habits are affecting recovery more than you think. A lot of women said, but I only had 1 or 2 drinks and I get it, right? But after 35, your body becomes less forgiving. So alcohol may help you feel sleepy at first, but it is often reduces sleep quality later in the night. It can affect blood sugar, it can increase nighttime wake ups, it can worsen anxiety, and it can make you feel more inflamed and depleted the next morning. The same goes for eating very late, heavy meals too close to go to bed, dumb scrolling, intense work at night, too much caffeine during the day, and more like after 2. These habits may seem normal, but they can quietly interfere with how restored you feel in the morning. All right? Reason number 6, your hormones may be changing. If you're over 35, and especially if perimenopause already start, this definitely matters. Hormonal shift can affect body temperature, anxiety, sleep quality, blood sugar, mood, and how resilient you feel to stress. For example, progesterone is often called the calming hormone for a reason. When progesterone starts to decline, you may feel more anxious, less calm, more sensitive to stress, and more prone to lighter, broken sleep. So, again, if you are waking up tired, the answer may not be, I need to try harder. The answer may be, my body is asking for support in a different way now. And this is the time for you to pay attention to your body, to listen to your body, and start giving your body what the body is asking. So what you can do, right? We know, okay, all this is happening, what I can do. Let's make this super practical. If you want to stop waking up tired, start here. Eat enough protein during the day, the whole day, especially at breakfast. This helps support your blood sugar, your cortisol rhythm, and energy stability. I know we are super used to eating, like, I don't know, oatmeal, cereal, bread, a toast, but this is definitely the one of the things that we need to change first, right? Number 2, stop under eating and then overeating at night. So these patterns stress the body more than people realize. You want to control what you're eating because you see that you're gaining weight or not losing weight, and you start trying not to eat because you want to eat less, and at the end of the day, your body needs more, and you eat that more at night. Your body doesn't need restriction right now. Number 3, create a nervous system wind down routine. Nothing complicated. Let's even do like 5 minutes, right? It doesn't have to be complicated. You can do deep breathing, stretching, prayer, journaling, soft music, no phone for a little while before bed. Simple. It doesn't have to be complicated to start, okay? And that start is going to start giving your body that signal of safety. And that signal that I'm safe to go to sleep, to rest, to rebuild, to restore. Reduce caffeine dependence. If you need caffeine to feel human every morning, that's definitely information for you. Don't ignore it. And also, don't drink any caffeine past 1 or 2 in the afternoon. That 3 o'clock coffee, let's start cutting that out. Number 5, be honest about alcohol, not from guilt, from awareness. Notice how you feel the next morning, not just during the moment. That happened to me. Suddenly, with one drink at night, I was feeling like super tired for 2 days. And it's like, what is happening? This never happened to me. Or maybe that same dreams, I was waking up at night instead of like, oh, that people drink and, oh, I sleep better. No, it was the total opposite. It starts suddenly. Before I was able to drink, to um, have the drinks with my friends and whatever and go to sleep, and the next day maybe a little bit tired, but nothing that stopped my day. But actually one drink can make me feel tired for 2 days now. So I'm trying to be really, really conscious on how much alcohol I'm drinking. And I have to say, I cut a lot of that alcohol, and it's been an amazing journey. I feel really, really well. Number 6, support blood sugar at dinner. Try building meals with protein, healthy fat, and fibers. Really, really important. This can help prevent nighttime crashes. 7, look at your stress, not just your sleep. Sometimes the real issue is not sleep hygiene, and is that your body has been carrying too much for too long. I know we have a lot of stress. I have a lot of stress still, but now I'm giving information to my body that is safe, that we can sleep, that we can restore, that I'm stopping. I'm giving the body what he needs to feel safe. Here's what I want you to remember. If you wake up tired even after 8 hours, it does not automatically mean you're lazy, unmotivated, or doing something wrong. It may mean your body is not getting through restoration, and that restoration depends on much more than sleep. It depends on whether your hormones are supported, whether your blood sugar is stable, whether your nervous system feels safe, whether inflammation is high, whether your body is spending the whole night recovering from the way you're living during the day. This is why healing your energy is not about sleeping more, it's about supporting the body from the root. Before we finish, I want to tell you something super important. If you're listening to this and thinking, this is me, I'm tired all the time, my body feels off, my sleep is not restoring me. This is exactly why I create my cortisol reset program, because this is not about trying harder, it's about helping your body feel safe again. Cortisol Reset is a 30-day program designed to help you regulate your stress response, stabilize your energy, improve your sleep, reduce inflammation, and finally feel like your body is working with you, not against you. And the best part is simple: no extreme diet, no overwhelm, no perfection, just real habits that actually support your hormones. We are starting now. The doors are finally open, and the price will be going up soon. So if this episode resonates with you, send me a message with if you have any question, because you know what, you don't need more discipline, you need a body that feels safe enough to heal. I hope you enjoy this episode and that you can start incorporating in your life some of the habits one step at a time. That's the most important part. If you're not subscribed yet, please subscribe. This is the best way to support my work. and so more people can see this podcast. And I will see you in our next episode.